Alrighty, and welcome back. Today is Wednesday Wisdom. So Monday we talked about your dream, and is your dream enough, and do you trust your dream? Today's topic is going to be, are you led by emotions or faith? That's a huge and loaded question. Because when you are pursuing your dreams, your calling, your passion, your career, your business, a family, all of those things, if you are led by your emotions, that's what you're going to live by. And there is not going to be anything that is solidified or based on a firm foundation through fear, through just being happy. Because emotions can literally drive you down a spiral of events because you're not putting your mindset first. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that your mind is stronger than God. Yes, put God as center, put him as first, whatever you want to label it, right? But God still gives us a mind. He gives us a way of thinking. He gives us process. He gives us experiences. He gives us wisdom. He gives us all of these things. But when it all boils down to the one thing is really operating by faith. Now, let me break down faith for a minute. Faith isn't something that you just sit and you take this thing called the Bible, all right? You take this thing and you're like, oh my God, this is my faith, and I'm just gonna, that's it. I got my faith. Every bit of faith that's in this Bible, from every person that's in that Bible, they did work. They weren't led, and they dealt with fear, they dealt with emotions, they dealt with, I just want to be happy. But at the end of the day, they had to put their foot forward. And what is that? Faith. Faith comes by hearing the word of God. Faith is an action word. The steps of a righteous man are ordered of the Lord. Now, righteous isn't holy and, I'm this holy. No, righteous means somebody who is in action. The righteousness of God is sowing into other people, helping other people, right? Doing things. And then you also have the faith part, right? You have the spirit part, and then you got the humanistic part. The spirit part is when I go and sow into this person, it's going to help that person, but I've got to move. It's the same with your life. It's the same with your dream. It's the same with your passion. It's the same with your vision. If you are led by emotion, I feel like, oh my God, or no, I don't want to go down there because I'm not feeling this thing. Well, you know what? Jesus wasn't feeling it either, and he got on that cross. Why? By faith, so that you can live by it. It's the same with our life. Is your life driven by emotion or by faith? Emotions are a trigger. When you're walking down the street, you from the hood, and you walking down the wrong street, you feel like this ain't where I'm supposed to be. But you're not led by fear. Oh my God, everywhere that I go, I'm just scared. No. You say, all right, you know what? I'm not going down that block. We're going to go down here because my faith is telling me that this block is safe. These people are safe. It's the same with your life. But if you're constantly led by fear, oh my God, there's a dark road. Oh my God, there's a car that reminds me of someone else. Oh my, now you're living in a spirit of fear. So my question for you today is this. What are you challenged? What are you coming against this season, maybe just this day, that you're led by emotions right now? There's a few things that you can do in a practical way. Well, number one, you pray. Lord, help me through this. And sometimes it's just that quick of a prayer. Lord, help me through this. Is this faith or is this emotions? But then stop and pause and say, all right, let me look at the whole picture. If I do this, this might happen. If I do that, that might happen. If I do this, this may happen. So you know what? I'm going to go with this because this seems a little bit less confusing than these other two. And I'm going to walk by faith and not by sight, not by what I feel, but I'm walking in faith because this is the vision that God has showed me. Or this is the vision that I've been working on. There's a statement that I have this year, and there is no plan B. Whatever you plan, keep the plan. Now there's going to be wiggle room in the plan, but there is no plan B. Am I making sense? If I am, drop me a comment down below. But my question for you today is, what are you challenged in right now that you're led by emotions? It's time for you to tap in, my friend. It's time for you to really, truly tap into yourself and say, you know what? You got this. Because sometimes even these videos won't motivate you more than what you can motivate yourself.